In the heart of Umuko village, where the sun painted the rooftops golden and the air smelled like roasted corn and palm oil, lived a boy named Obinna. He was 12 years old, had a wild mop of hair, and a grin that could melt even the sternest elder's frown. Obinna was known for two things: causing trouble and escaping it with charm. But Obinna had a secret weapon. Not a slingshot. Not a bicycle. Not even a phone. His secret weapon was a goat. Not just any goat. His name was Mfon. Mfon was white with one black ear, a crooked tail, and eyes that sparkled like he knew something you didn't. He walked like royalty and bleated like he had swallowed a radio. Obinna didn't just love Mfon, he believed in him. And that belief was about to change everything. One dusty afternoon, Obinna was lying under the mango tree, scratching Mfon's chin and listening to the village radio. The announcer's voice boomed through the static. "Attention, Nigeria! The Great Voice of Nigeria contest is here. Send us a recording of your best singing talent and you could win 5 million Nigerian nairas." Obinna sat up so fast he knocked over his bowl of groundnuts. "Nigerian naira 5 million? He whispered. "That's more money than Baba's yam farm, Mama's Accra business, and the chief's entire wardrobe combined." He looked at Mfon. Mfon blinked. Obinna grinned. "We're entering." That night, while the moon tiptoed across the sky and the crickets sang backup vocals, Obinna sneaked into the kitchen, borrowed Mama's old cassette recorder, and tiptoed to the goat pen. "Mfon," he whispered, "sing." Mfon stared. Obinna hummed a gospel tune. Mfon tilted his head, then, miracle of miracles, he began to hum back. It was scratchy, it was wobbly, but it was music. Obinna nearly fainted. He recorded the whole thing, added a dramatic intro. "This is Mfon the goat, from Umuko village, singing for glory," and mailed the cassette to the radio station using Baba's bicycle and a lot of begging. 2 weeks passed. Obinna forgot all about the contest. He was busy chasing lizards and dodging homework. But one morning, the village radio crackled louder than usual. "Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. The Great Voice of Nigeria contest has been won by Mfon the goat from Umuko village." The radio exploded with laughter and applause. Obinna dropped his spoon. Mama screamed. Baba dropped his hoe. The entire village froze. "Mfon." Mama whispered. "Our goat." Obinna nodded slowly, eyes wide. Then the radio continued. The judges were stunned. They've never heard anything like it. A goat that sings gospel? Incredible! The prize of 5 million Nigerian nairas will be delivered to Umuko village this Friday. By Friday, Umuko was no longer a sleepy village. Journalists arrived with cameras. Children wore goat masks. Auntie Nkechi started selling Mfon bread, shaped like hooves. The village elders held an emergency meeting to decide if Mfon should be knighted. Obinna was a hero. But Mfon? Mfon was a celebrity. He was given a golden collar. He was fed pineapple slices and coconut water. He was invited to perform at weddings, naming ceremonies, and even the governor's birthday party. But fame, my dear, is a tricky thing. Soon, people started asking questions. Is Mfon really singing? Did Obinna use magic? Is this goat possessed? One pastor from the city came with a Bible and holy water. He tried to baptize Mfon. Mfon bit him. Then came the talent agents. They wanted Mfon to sign contracts. One man offered to take Mfon to Lagos to record an album called Bleat of Glory. Another wanted to make a movie, The Goat Who Sang Too Much. Obinna was overwhelmed. He just wanted to play football and eat puff puff. Then came the biggest problem of all. The money. The 5 million Nigerian nairas was delivered in a giant check. The village danced. But who owned the money? Mama said it belonged to the family. Baba said it belonged to the farm. The village chief said it belonged to the village. The radio station said it belonged to Mfon. Obinna said, "He's a goat. He doesn't even know what money is." But Mfon, sitting on a velvet cushion and chewing on a newspaper, looked very pleased with himself. Arguments broke out. People shouted. Auntie Nkechi stopped selling Mfon bread and started selling Justice for Mfon t-shirts. Then one night, Mfon disappeared. The village panicked. Was he kidnapped? Did he run away? Was he taken by jealous villagers? Obina cried. He searched the forest, the riverbank, even the old shrine. No Mfon. Then, 3 days later, a letter arrived. It was written in shaky handwriting and smelled like goat fur. Dear Umuko village, I have gone to find myself. Fame is too much. I miss chewing grass and sleeping in peace. Please don't fight over me. Yours truly, Mfon the goat. The village was stunned. Obina read the letter 10 times. Then he smiled. He just wants to be a goat again. Weeks passed. The village calmed down. The money was used to build a new school, a clinic, and a statue of Mfon holding a microphone. Obina went back to chasing lizards and avoiding homework. But every now and then, he'd hear a soft hum in the wind. A familiar tune. A bleat that sounded like gospel. And he'd smile, knowing that somewhere out there, Mfon was singing to the stars. Moral of the story, my dear, even goats need peace. Fame is loud, but friendship is louder. And sometimes, the most magical things happen when you least expect them. Especially when you believe in the impossible.